Hey everyone, and welcome to the results video of the Mini One Angle Contest. In this contest all the players had to create something, but it only had to look good from one angle. So for example what you see here on the screen looks nice, but when I rotate it just looks like garbage. So yeah, prepare for 12 entries which were made like this. Alright, in 12th place we have the entry from Banaan Fanaat. Well, there was a long story about Park which also had a part in heaven and in hell. So you can see the hell part over here, and there's a heaven part here. And there's also a random garden floating here in the sky. Now, it does only work from one angle, because you can see there's some stuff in the way here. But I do think this is the entry that did make the least use of it being a one angle park. There is a coaster that travels throughout this whole plot. I believe if we look underground we can actually see the coaster. Yeah, quite a long coaster to follow. Now I'm not going to follow it all around in this video. If you want you can download all these entries for yourself from my Discord server, links in the video description, and then you can check them out for yourself. Alright, here's the entry from Wes, and he created a small Hubble telescope. Now, small entry, I think it looks really nice. He just created this pretty quickly, and as you can see from the other angles it doesn't really work, but from this angle it looks really nice. I really like this build. Alright, here's the entry from Levels. You could already see it at the beginning of the video. He recreated Zelda, and the only thing I wish that that Levels did was maybe it would have been nice if we could see the whole sword in this entry. Probably the map wasn't big enough, I'm not sure. But I think that would have been nice to see. But yeah, overall I think it's really cool how he made this. I believe these are all just little pieces of a roller coaster. And in the beginning of the video we could already see it only works from one angle. Alright, here's the entry from Lurker. Lurker created a scene from space. And here we can, in the middle we can see a supermassive black hole with a big accretion disk around it, and its gravity field distorting the stars in the background, so you get this lensing effect. That's really nicely done. I also love all the sparkles that he put right next to it. That's really neat. Now I also love all the stuff you see in the background. This looks like some sort of space station or spaceship. You can see some galaxies here in the background, nebulas. This is probably a pulsar. And there's also this station, which has a coaster traveling around on it, called Accretion Blast. And here's another spaceship flying around. Looks like a star cluster over here. Yeah, just a really cool entry from Lurker. Okay, here's the entry from 30, and he decided to reuse his palette that he used in a previous round. I believe it was in the triple launch coaster contest, and he created another one of these entries that kind of looks like a painting. Yeah, you can see this mountain here with a waterfall going down. There's a small temple or gazebo here with a campfire. And then over here, here's I believe this scene from Karate Kid. So here's Miyagi, and here's Daniel. Well, I think it's a really cool scene. I also love this dragon floating around here. Also, these these are Chinese characters. But yeah, overall this just looks really cool. Okay, the next entry is from Eluton. And he made this big entry full of mindfucks. Yeah, for example, already this sculpture here with the tree passing through, that's already like an optical illusion. And for this map, it actually does make sense to rotate it. You can see how a lot of the tricks here were done. But yeah, most of the things here have some form of optical illusion. For example, we have this multi-dimension coaster traveling around here. It looks like it's going around on the green track, but the green track's actually just a flat track. And it all just doesn't make sense. Here we have a launched freefall, which is looks like it's going around on this diagonal hybrid coaster track. We'll see that when it launches. These towers are actually inverted, so they're inside out. Yeah, and there's just many more of these tricks. Here we see an MC Escher like a River Rapids ride. There's these steeplechase vehicles also going around weirdly on some track here. Yeah, there's just so many cool visual tricks in this entry. There's also these rafts, which look like they're traveling around this rock here. But yeah, from here it kind of looks more like a Ferris wheel. Yeah, it's all just really nicely done. Yeah, I definitely recommend checking out this entry for yourself. It's really nicely done. Alright, here's the entry from Onda23. Now, he got 6th place with a score of 9.0. Yeah, the scores were insanely high in this contest. Not sure if we've ever had a 6th place that had such a high score. So yeah, the coming entries are going to be even more crazy. But yeah, Onda23 made this music sheet here with one of his favorite plays, or at least the first few notes of it. And here on top there's a story that goes with the play. I'm not really sure what this represents. He wrote it in a story, but I kind of forgot. I do believe grief is a part of it, and the afterlife. But yeah, just a beautiful scene. I love this castle here. Nice to see this little stagecoach here with the horse in front and the guy sitting around on it. Here's a funeral scene. People dressed in black, also with some fancy hats. Also a really nice little church. And here's a huge tree, also with yeah, one of these swings right next to it. But yeah, I think it's a beautiful scene. I love all the detail that Onda23 put into it, and I'm sure a lot of this wouldn't have really been possible if it wasn't a one-angle contest. Alright, then we have a tie for 4th place. This one is from Jan the Man, and he created this Snoopy. Now I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But yeah, what you will see is this Snoopy the dog jumping around. Yeah, he just really cleverly did this. You only see the effect when the black bars are passing by. It's just 2 images, and yeah, the black bars make the viewer alternate between these 2 different shots here. Yeah, this is just really neatly done. I love this effect. And yeah, now you can take a look at it without the black bars passing through. When you see it here, it doesn't really make sense. But now they pass by again, and you can see the dog jumping around again. Yeah, this is just such a clever trick, and this is really nicely done. Alright, here's the entry from Madesog, and Madesog made some pixel art. Now, these are all individual placed walls, and they have all been recolored. So there's a lot of them in this entry, and Madesog placed them all by hand. So this must have been really tedious to do. And this is the singer from one of the singers from Baby Metal, I believe. But yeah, here we can see it from a different angle. Doesn't really make sense. And from the other angle, it looks like these panels are sort of upside down, or in the incorrect order. But yeah, I think it's really impressive what Madesog made here. And he also said in a story that he wouldn't recommend anyone else doing the same. Alright, then we have the entry from In Error Predicting a Fault and Max Arceus. Now, this is a mini contest, but it looks like Max Arceus still doesn't understand what a mini contest is. This map is actually the maximum size of 999 by 999 tiles. It's just insane. But here we can see this rocket launch facility. I've already zoomed out a bit because this entry is so large. And it looks like it has just performed a rocket launch. And if we zoom out a bit more, you can see this air balloon over here. And here we can follow the rocket trail. I already see some clouds over here. Now I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more. Here's a huge cloud, anvil-shaped cloud, also with rain under it. Here's some other types of clouds. Now, I cannot even zoom out any further. This map is just so big. Here the sky already gets a bit darker. And if we follow the trail of the rocket here, and here we can see stage 1 has separated from the rocket. or the rocket has separated from stage 1. And we can go even higher up in the sky. You can see it already gets darker here. Here some stars start appearing. And then here we're in space. You can see the International Space Station over here. And some more stuff. I believe there are some planets. So maybe the moon is already also there. But yeah, this entry is just insanely large. I believe Max did place most of the backdrop here using plugins. I believe these are all diagonal walls. You would be insane to do this all by hand. But yeah, that doesn't make it any less impressive. I believe I can zoom out a bit more by changing the scaling. But yeah, looks like my computer doesn't really like this. It gets awfully slow here. But yeah, this just gives you a good idea of the scale of this entry. It's just really insane. Alright, there's just 2 entries remaining. I will first show both of them and after that I will reveal which one is the winner of this round. Alright, here we have the entry from mad scientist Timmy Tuner. He created this facility where you can follow these trains around. Well, the trains that entered here were white. It looks like they've been recolored. And yeah, Timmy just used an insane amount of one-angle trickery to do lots of crazy stuff in the map with these coasters. So you can see they all have different colors now, and now they will pop out over here. And I believe they drive over the boosters here. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. And here some other stuff happens. Now the trains look like they're white. Yeah, there's just lots of stuff happening here. Now it looks like there's just one vehicle, but here it splits into 3 again. There's just so much crazy stuff happening in this entry. It's just really fun to watch. And here they are together again. And then they get boosted. Looks like a teleporter section over here. And here another teleporter. I believe these are actually different trains, but they have been timed in such a way to make them do these shenanigans. And yeah, it's just really fun to follow this train around through this entry. I believe it now actually goes onto a different part of the track here. Yeah, I have no idea how Timmy Tuner did this. Yeah, what I heard from him, it wasn't really fun to make. Yeah, there's just lots of different timing tracks and other stuff going on. And it looks like at the end of the ride, the guys just drop down here. You can actually see them walking on the floor. Not really sure if this was intended. Maybe Timmy was just so burned out with his entry that he didn't care in the end. I don't know. But I think this is just masterful. And I'm glad we could see Timmy Tuner at work here. Alright, and here's the final entry of the bunch. This one was made by The Brew, and he created a mini game called Murder Club. Now, this entry has a funny interface. So over here it says start, and it says demolish to begin game. So if we click it, a ride opens. So we demolish the ride, and here we can see a living room. There's some police officers in here, and here's a murder scene. And there's several clues. Yeah, you can click. Now I don't really want to spoil too much, so I will only do a few of these. For example, here's Henry's bedroom at 10 a.m. You can demolish, and then another part of the map opens. Here you can also do stuff like look outside. And for some rides, you will actually have to make them invisible to be able to see. So for example, here we can see a bin, and to make a track invisible, we change to a lift, and then we can see some stuff inside the bin, which doesn't really look good. But yeah, doing this will allow you to see different things on the map. And then finally here you can see 4 characters in this mystery, and here you can accuse one of them. And when that happens, something else pops up, and then you will see if you guessed correctly. But yeah, there's more rooms to uncover here, more hints to uncover, and I think this is a really fun mini game that you should try for yourself. I don't really want to spoil it. It's really fun to try it out. I will leave a link to all these sparks in the video description, or a link to my Discord. You can download them from there. It's all completely free, and I definitely recommend you to try this out for yourself. Alright, now it's time to reveal which one of these last two entries is the winner of this round. Is it the Murder Club or the Murder at the Club mystery from the brew? Or is it the crazy coloring coaster of Timmy Tuner? And the winner of the mini one angle contest is... The Brew, with an incredible score of 9.90. Yeah, as far as I know, this is the highest contest score we've ever seen in one of our contests. And yeah, it's definitely a well-deserved score. This was just an incredible entry. Like I said, there's more scenes to uncover. I really recommend you to try it out for yourself. It's just so much fun. And these scenes are just incredibly well made. Like I said, I don't want to spoil everything. You should definitely go and check it out for yourself. Look at all the hints and then see if you can find out which one of these is actually the murderer. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed watching these entries, please like this video. It would really help on my channel. I would love to hear in the comments which one of these is your favorite. And if you want to see more of these videos, you can always subscribe to my channel. And we're always looking for new contestants. So if you want to try your hand at one of these contests, I do recommend it. Please check out my Discord. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.